With all the magic in the world, we are playing today as Linhardt. Hello everyone, Mr. Strucken here. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Warrior 3 Hopes. As today we're taking a look at Linhardt. Do apologize in advance. I thought I turned my audio for the Fernad one at the end, so that's why I had edited a bit. I apologize for that. But we are taking a look at Linhardt today. Something I really didn't focus on much there. I do apologize because I'm just like, I'm apologizing in advance. Wrong thing to press again. But we are taking a look at Linhardt. Son of a noble. We'll talk more about his gameplay, but he gets along with Caspar very interestingly. Mainly in the fact that these two fight a lot. And you'll see in the levels... oh, I thought you were higher. I don't like Linhardt. He's a mage. He's also very conceited and not the best of character. I don't really like playing as him because, yeah, he's a mage. Yeah, I do not like playing as the mage characters, even though I'm doing a bit better with him in the practice area, so maybe I just need to do more of the mock battles with them. But Linhardt is a member of the Black Eagles. He is not really a loyalist to Aelgard and her plan, but he will support it, even though. But his main thing is he has a rival with his friend's dad. So the Caspar is his friend, and the main thing that they have kind of as a rivalry is, well, they think one's dad is better than the other. They've been both trained by their dads, so...
I have to kill today.
Yep. Yeah, he likes sleeping. He's kind of like Proto-Hilda, where he's just kind of like, I gotta sleep. So, yeah. Take that as it will. He is, again, very much like, don't bother me till like 2 p.m. type of person. But he is a mage unit. Again, he is very competitive with Caspar, kind of like a Legolas and Gimli type relationship, you know, where they're fighting over how many Oliphants they killed, and they're like, that steerway counts as one. Oh man, I want to rewatch all the things already. Look what I do to myself. I talk myself into these things. So yeah, Linhardt is a mage, and again, I'm not the biggest fan of the mage characters to play as, but again, his personality just works a bit better. Especially because he's such an introvert, unlike Caspar, who is very extrovert. So the two are able to kind of like complement each other. So yeah, I like that aspect.
I guess I'm just lucky, but I'd feel luckier if I could stop fighting.
Agreed. So yeah, that's basically Linhardt, is that he is sleepy, is just like, don't bother me. He is a bookworm, I guess you could say, because he is a mage. His father was a mage too. So it's one of those things where it's like they basically follow the same types as their parents, which is not a horrible idea. It definitely raises some like ethical questions, like, oh, what should you do, and all that kind of stuff. Or like, should you follow your parents or not? But no, he is a lord, I believe, because his father's a count, if I remember correctly. And so he is very much wanting to follow in his father's footprints, because he does have to basically become that. He does know heal, so he is a cleric type character if you need a healer. Not a bad idea. It definitely does help when you have to worry about like civilians. So yeah, credit where credit's earned, I guess. You better be. Anyway. The monk, we shall destroy the monk. Because why not? No Spratu, yay. That. Indeed it is. I don't know what you want me to say with Linhardt, because I'm just like, I'm not the biggest fan of him as a character. So I'm not going to go out of my way to actively defend the guy just because, hey, he's not my favorite character in the game.
Push yourself so hard that you fall asleep, Linhardt.
Yeah, see, these two kind of get at each other's throats. You can see that with the Parloos they have together, which is not a bad Parloo. It's an interesting one where they kind of compete with their fathers. To see who can take care of the air forces first, which is kind of nice and all things considered. It's not a horrible thing. I think like the only one that's like downright a horrible Parloo is the Raphael, Lorenz, and Ignaz one, just because it's so difficult. So yeah. X move, go! And that obliteration, good to know.
I guess I'm just lucky, but I'd feel luckier if
I was like, there's no enemies here for me to focus on, which is a problem. Here's a mage, here's a mage, here's a mage. So what's been going on with me? Still binge watching Justice League Unlimited. well, I finished the show, but I want to rewatch the Flash episode. I actually want to rewatch some Flash before the season ends, because I want to do special reviews down the line for like the interludes, which is going to be a problem because some of the interludes contain some of my least favorite episodes of the show of all time. I am looking at you, Rey de la Cruz. Worst episode ever, but I have to rewatch it. That hit no one, so I'm glad we spent this time just obliterating this quarter. Time well spent. Yeah, Rey de la Cruz is one of the worst episodes of The Flash, and I think should be forgotten. Also, the stuff about how Cecile was actually insane. What? But okay. I could have better things to watch, you know. I could watch Black Lightning, but I don't know if I'll watch that.
Battle does have its benefits.
Superman Lois is starting out soon. I've watched season 2. I reviewed season 2. Gotham Knights is going to be interesting. The TV show, not the game. Because it does not look good. It's just constantly releasing stuff. I'm just like, yeah, no. And like the actor recently said, like, oh yeah, I'm playing Two-Face. It's like, yeah, we know you were playing Harvey Dent. I just didn't know you're becoming Two-Face. And it just feels odd. It feels like it's trying to be Batwoman again. Which I would have given more credit if it was Batwoman, maybe. So yeah. I'm not going to really hate on it until I see it, because then that's just prejudging something. But it does look awful. But I'm going to give my first impressions when the first episode happens, like I did with Superman and Lois. And your Batgirl all the way back then. Man, that feels odd. I think those videos are like a couple years old now. So, yeah. A move go. I'm looking at my time. We're going to do probably not 7 more minutes, but we're getting close on our time with good old Linhardt. Then we're going to do a conversation with Shiz. I agree. It's starting to get exhausting because I'm doing all these recording at once. I need to like just put a dew in the fridge and be like, okay, I'm going to do dew, and be like, woo, off the freaking wall. So, but that doesn't fit Linhardt. Linhardt's more like a cool coffee type person. But it would definitely work for Caspar. If, in all honesty, if Linhardt is Garfield to Casper's Woody Woodpecker. Yeah, let's just date myself. Woody Woodpecker's freaking insane. Or more like Daffy Duck. OG Daffy Duck was insane. Like, I wish I was kidding. Like, he was insane. So yeah, we're going to use our special when I can. There we go. Speaking of, like, weird things with Warner Brothers, what's going on with Multiverses? Has it shut down or something? Which would feel odd, considering the leaks. But as soon as I say that, like, something's going to happen. I know my luck because I said the same thing about Sephiroth in Smash Brothers before he was officially revealed. I'm like, oh my god, I can predict the future. So yeah. If you're wondering about my hospital stuff, I'm doing a little bit better, but not a whole lot. I'm still kind of just resting, so I'm just trying to work on these. Like, it's my form of resting just to get content out because it just helps me. I don't stress over it as much, but yeah. So yeah, I need to take a page from Linhardt's book and just relax and take a nap.
You know better than to expect much.
Yeah, you know better than to expect much.
This is exhausting.
Okay, I'm glad you feel that way. But we're going to end our little battle here, and then wrong thing to press entirely. We're going to return to camp, and then we're going to do a support conversation. I'm going to make sure I turn the audio back on because that would be incredibly helpful. One would think, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. I'm sorry, what? I was just looking at something. I was like, what? Okay. So we're going to do support info. And we're going to do Linhardt. And see, he wants to talk to Shez. So let's do it.
Oh, hey. Looks like I'm not the first one to show up.
Hello there. No need to pay me any mind. I'll just be absorbed in my book here. I assume you've come to meet someone? As they've clearly not arrived yet, why don't you join me? Here.
Thanks. Linhardt, you're into all that spooky magic stuff, right? Like sorcery and crests and whatnot?
Yes. Why? Is there something you'd like to ask me?
Oh no, I was just thinking it's kind of weird that you've never really been interested in my power.
Do you want me to be?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even understand it myself. But with you helping me, I might actually learn something. That and Hubert scared me half to death talking about how you might experiment on me. Just so we're clear, I'm not into that.
Uh-huh. Well, not everything piques my interest. Your circumstances simply do not.
If you're not interested, then so be it. But is there any particular reason why?
Hard to say. Perhaps because a sword is the only thing you're able to manifest? Strictly speaking, I suppose your power does raise some questions. But that sinister weapon of yours, it just doesn't leave me all that interested in learning more.
Sinister, huh? That's one way to describe it.
Tell me, have you ever beheld one of the hero's relics? They also possess the most peculiar aura. And yet, there's something almost divine about the terror they instill. But your sword? It's cold. Maybe even inhuman. In more complex terms, it's little more than an inorganic, dispassionate construct. Not a hint of the goddess's divine guidance in its design. It's not as if you were able to choose what you manifested, right? It just came to you.
True. But what if I could turn it into something else and start manifesting different things? Would you be interested then?
Is such a thing possible? I would like to see that for myself, I must admit. In fact, I'd be quite excited by that. What a fascinating topic to lay at my feet.
Hey, it was just a suggestion. I have no idea if I can actually do it.
But aren't you the one who brought it up?
Why, indeed we did. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. As we take a look at art, tomorrow will be Caspar, who is a bit more different and unique. Tell them be sure to like, comment, subscribe, because it does help us out. I'm going to get to editing. Tell them be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.